Google gives you all of this for free. So how do they make $300 billion a year? There are 8 ways. Some of them are obvious. But there's one near the end that most people have literally never heard of. It's not even advertising. Stick around because that one might surprise you. Let's start with the big one. The number one moneymaker, by far, is search advertising. Every time you type something into Google, you'll notice a few results at the top labeled sponsored. Businesses pay Google every time someone clicks on one of those ads. This is called pay-per-click advertising. A local plumber, a huge company like Amazon, a small online store, they all bid on keywords. If you search best running shoes, companies are literally competing in real time in an auction for the right to show up in front of you. This single business, search advertising, brings in over half of Google's entire revenue. It's the engine that funds everything else. Next up, YouTube. Every time you sit through a 15-second ad before your video or see an ad pop up in the middle, that's revenue. Advertisers pay Google to place ads on videos, and a cut of that goes to the creator too. YouTube has grown into one of Google's biggest revenue streams, generating tens of billions of dollars a year, just from ads alone. Here's one people don't realize. Google doesn't just show ads on its own sites, it shows ads almost everywhere else too. Ever notice banner ads on a news website or an ad inside a mobile game? A lot of that is powered by Google. It's called the Google Display Network, along with a tool called AdSense. Website owners and app developers sign up, Google places ads on their pages, and everyone splits the revenue. Google takes a cut, the publisher gets paid, and the advertiser gets seen by millions of people across the internet. Quick number before we move on. Google Cloud alone made more money last year than Netflix's entire business. And most people using Google have no idea this exists. Big companies need somewhere to store data, run apps, and use artificial intelligence tools. Google rents out its massive computing power to businesses. Everything from Spotify to Fortune 500 banks use Google Cloud servers. This is a fast-growing part of Google's business, and it's becoming a serious competitor to Amazon Web Services and Microsoft Azure. Here's one that's basically invisible to you. Every time you download a paid app, buy an in-app purchase, or rent a movie on the Google Play Store, Google takes a cut, typically around 15 to 30% of every transaction. Multiply that by billions of Android users worldwide, and it adds up fast. Google also makes money the old-fashioned way, subscriptions. YouTube Premium removes ads and gives you background play. YouTube TV lets you stream live channels. Google One gives you extra cloud storage. Google Workspace powers business emails and documents for companies. These subscription services are a smaller slice of the pie, but they're growing every year, and they don't rely on advertisers at all. Then there's hardware. Google sells physical products, Pixel phones, Pixel Buds, Nest smart home devices, and Fitbit trackers. This isn't Google's biggest earner, but it helps build its ecosystem and collect more of the data that powers its ads business. And here's the one I promised you, the one most people have never heard of. Google has a whole separate division called Other Bets. It's basically Google betting money on ideas that have nothing to do with search or ads. The biggest one right now is Waymo. Yes, the self-driving cars you might have seen driving around without anyone in the front seat. That's Google. It's not profitable yet. But if it works, self-driving taxis could eventually become a bigger business than search advertising itself. So here's the big picture. Google gives you free tools, search, YouTube, Gmail, Maps, because those tools collect attention and data. Then Google turns around and sells access to that attention to advertisers. Advertising alone makes up the vast majority of its revenue. Everything else, cloud, the Play Store, subscriptions, hardware, is Google diversifying so it's not completely dependent on ads forever. It's one of the most profitable business models ever built, and you've been part of it this entire time, every time you hit search. So next time you use Google for free, remember you're not the customer. You're the product they're selling to advertisers. If that surprised you, wait until you see how Amazon actually makes its money. Most people get that one wrong too. Subscribe, that video's coming next.